A man named Ethan worked security at a giant shopping mall in Miami. Every day looked exactly the same. Clock in, stand for 12 hours, watch people spend money he could never afford to spend himself. Luxury watches, designer clothes, expensive sneakers, shopping bags worth more than his weekly paycheck. And every single night, Ethan drove home exhausted in a used Honda with 240,000 miles on it. He made $72,000 a year working overtime. Not terrible, not amazing, but somehow he still felt trapped. Every month, his money disappeared faster than he earned it. Rent, insurance, car repairs, phone bill, credit cards, food delivery apps, subscriptions he forgot to cancel. One night after work, Ethan sat alone in his apartment eating cold fast food. The TV was playing in the background. Some billionaire on a podcast was talking about financial freedom. Ethan laughed because freedom sounded like a joke. He opened his banking app. Salary deposited that morning. Balance left at night, $417. That was the moment something inside him snapped. He realized something terrifying. The harder he worked, the richer everyone around him became. Except him.
The mall owners got richer. The credit card companies got richer. The landlords got richer. The banks got richer. And Ethan? He just got older. The next morning, he saw an ad online. Start your own online business. Ethan almost ignored it, but something felt different this time. That same week, he went to his bank and asked for a $20,000 business loan. He wanted to start a small video editing agency online. The woman at the bank smiled politely, then rejected him in less than 10 minutes. Too risky. No business history. Need stronger collateral. Ethan nodded quietly and left. But on his way home, something happened that changed his life forever. His old Honda finally died in the middle of traffic. Smoke coming from the engine, cars honking behind him, people screaming. Ethan sat there gripping the steering wheel in silence because he knew the truth. He couldn't even afford to stop working. The next day, a dealership approved him for a brand new $61,000 SUV. Instant approval. No stress. No difficult questions. The salesman kept smiling the whole time. And suddenly, everything became clear. The system didn't care if he became successful. The system only cared if he stayed paying. That sentence haunted him for weeks. So Ethan made a decision. Every night after work, instead of watching Netflix, instead of scrolling social media, instead of wasting hours online, he started learning skills. Video editing, marketing, sales psychology, social media algorithms. At first, it felt impossible. He worked all day, then studied until 3 a.m. Sometimes he fell asleep at his desk. Sometimes he wanted to quit. But every time he thought about quitting, he remembered sitting in that dead Honda in traffic. And he kept going. 3 months later, he got his first client online. $250. Not life-changing, but for the first time in years, he made money without clocking in somewhere. That feeling became addictive. So he worked harder. While his friends partied on weekends, Ethan stayed home editing videos. While everyone else complained about being broke online, Ethan kept building. 6 months later, $2,000 a month online. 1 year later, $9,000 a month. Then something unbelievable happened. The mall security company that once paid him by the hour became his client. Now they were paying him thousands of dollars for marketing videos.
The same managers who ignored him before suddenly respected him. And Ethan finally understood something most people never realize. The world pays workers just enough to survive, but it pays owners without limits. 2 years later, Ethan walked through that same shopping mall one final time, not wearing a security